Good morning, Ron Musgraves, Pressure Washing Institute, Contractors First. Hey guys, just wanted to talk to you a little bit today. One of the big things that it seems like it's coming up here a little bit as far as guys are out there right now asking for website builders. I'm going to list a couple of people that just have been in the industry. Some of them a long time, and I've got had relationships with these people for 10 or 15 years. Some of them even 20. um, and I wanted to tell guys a little bit about, like, when you're out there and you go out there and you're looking for somebody to build a website. There are guys out there that'll build websites, and you could get a website actually for $50. You don't really own those websites because a lot of times those guys are just renting you that space, and they're keeping you on what's called a maintenance program where you got to pay them every week. A lot of times you don't even own the URL, that you don't even actually own your own domain. They go out there and they'll set you up for $50 or $150 startup or whatever. They'll build you this elaborate site, and sometimes the sites are really good, but it's about getting you hooked into that monthly maintenance fee that they want to charge, instead of just paying somebody up front to build you a really good website and then you own it. It's yours, and you could virtually, from that point, you could hire anybody to update it, or you could do it yourself, or you could make changes to it and do things whatever you want to do. But when you engage in that kind of a thing with somebody, it's really not you're not really saving any money, because what's all too happens is 6 months goes by, the price keeps going up, then you're paying $300 or $400 a month. I've heard these guys. So I kind of want to give you a little bit of a buyer beware on that stuff, and be very careful of that if you engage and get into that type of maintenance package. A lot of it, and some of these guys I'm going to mention that do this, they'll do those things, but these guys are trustworthy guys, and they understand, and a lot of times they're not going to keep your property from you, as far as, like, you're able to get out of the deal, like, by, here, I want my website, give me the controls. Okay, well, here you go, here's your controls, here's the dollar amount, here it is, you pay. And you engage in those things that are like right up front, and they tell you, and it's very, 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 very simple. um, I would just probably try to stay away from that type of a build if I were brand new getting into this business. Now, my websites are 20 some years old. They're old websites. You guys, a lot of times guys will look at my website and they go, Ron, your website's really old, but some of my websites have more content on them than probably any other pressure washing websites probably in the world. So what I want to tell you, how you doing, Tom? What I wanted to tell you guys is this: if you're engaging and you want to go buy a website, I'm going to list some guys in here that I trust. There's about four people in the industry that I really recommend. That's it, four people. But I want you to understand something, that just like washers and people that build websites have dedicated skills, and some of them have staffs that the staff members have other skills, and they might be a better choice for you to use, because as you grow, you need more services and things that they do. Now, good web builders will likely run ad campaigns and do things like that, and they'll build a natural, also what's called a organic SEO for you, so that you're getting, like, it's free SEO. Of course, you have to pay to build that and build up that SEO, and there's things you got to do to make that SEO happen. But once you have that SEO, it's basically an organic SEO. So Google sees you on page one, and you don't have to pay or buy those keywords for ads. Now, there's guys out there that actually sell that service, and there's a lot of guys out there that are scammers, and that's why I made this video today, so that a lot of new guys can not have so much heartache, and at least go to these three or four people and get an estimate. Now, I want to explain something to you. These are not budget build website people. These are people that are doing this for a living, and because they're doing it for a living, they're charging a fair value for their expertise. Now, again, if you want to go get a website started for $50 that you don't own, go get one of those guys. But trust me, in the end, you'll wind up paying more. You just need to use the right people that know what they're doing. And I'm going to list them down here in this video. I'm just going to list them right here below, and you go go ask them. Go to their website, ask them for a quote. It doesn't do any that doesn't hurt at all to get them to give you a quote. But do me a favor, open your eyes and realize what I've told you as far as these are people that are going to build you great, long-lasting websites. Now, here's something that I highly recommend that you do is that anytime that you're doing something like if you're going to go out there and use somebody for web building, hey, just tell them send me 10 of your websites, then go run those websites through analytics. Go do searches in their areas. Find out that they've actually got websites that are on page one and that they have a lot of activity and they're getting a lot of hits. Because if they've done this for somebody else, if they've done this for other customers, chances are they can do it for you. And that's going to tell you that you're going to have dollars well spent. Now, if you go out there with the budget guy and you find out, man, go ahead and give me 10 sites that you're doing, you go out there and you find out you can't find these sites online. What does it matter if it's cheap or not? What does it matter that it's $50 or $250? If you can't find the website, it means that customers can't find the website. So the website really isn't doing anything for you. So you're basically just throwing $50 or $250 away every month, whatever it is they're charging you. So, that's just a great way that you can be assured that you're getting your value for your dollar. Get some recommendations. Tell them, hey, I want 5 or I want 10 references on other websites you built. And a lot of these guys that I'm going to recommend to you, they've built hundreds of websites, and they're number one in many, many areas. And some of them won't even take you on as clients because they have other clients in those areas. And they have what's called ethics that they will not take a person that you're close to. So, I mean, if that's why I put 4 of these guys up, because basically some of them might even tell you, well, we'd love to charge you whatever our fee is, but we can't because we have somebody in your area and we're not going to, we have integrity and we're not going to put somebody else in that area because we've been working with this client for years. And it's called loyalty. And that's what you want to find. You want to find somebody that is going to take care of your website. It's going to be loyal, and they're just not looking, they're looking to charge you the right amount of money to keep you up on your own platform in your area and be number. If you can get you on number 1 on your page, that's great. If you can get you number 2 on the page, that's even better. And if they can get you multiple listings on multiple pages, hey, that's a home run. Because let me tell you guys, just having one single link on the number 1 in the number 1 spot, that's not going to get you a lot of traffic. That's not going to get you the most hits. The most hits are going to be when somebody can get you on multiple pages, multiple views, multiple keywords. That's what you really want with your website. That's when it's really, really good. If you guys got anything, I'm going to keep telling people this. If you want advice on something from me and you don't know where to look for it because you're like, man, Ron, you have thousands of videos, just simply put my name, Ron Musgraves, in and Google what you want. Like if it's pressure washing commercial, Ron Musgraves pressure washing commercial, just put it in there. Ron Musgraves contracts. Just go ahead and Google that and you will find the information that you're looking for. If you want to listen to my opinion or my thoughts on this, I will list those things in below. I hope this is going to help some guys out there that are new, that are looking for a good web builder. Hey guys, Ron Musgraves, Pressure Washing Institute. Don't forget to go to the TCAM event on July 20th and 21st. It's free coming up. Register at National Cleaning Expo. Here it comes, nationalcleaningexpo.com. Ron Musgraves,